What are your top 3 tips to make a better video?
I would say planning. So hook, agenda. So hook is like, obviously everyone knows what a hook is. Agenda, you got to let people know where you're going. And I would say the third piece of that is curiosity gaps. So every time you make a point, you have to give someone a reason to stay for the next point because it's related to the last point. I feel like people don't do that enough. So, if you have a video that's 3 steps to, making B2B videos or better B2B videos, if you say the first thing and people are like, that's useful, and they leave, then your watch time goes down. But if you're like, hey, number 1 was really good, but it's nothing without number 2, then that's a really good way to do things, right?
That's a classic thing I see in YouTube videos.
Yeah, they do it so well. On that same point, number 2 would be like, when you're ending a video, give people on YouTube especially, just say, hey, all of this information was great, but in order to tie it all together, you're going to need to watch this video or go to this resource or talk to our team to learn this part. So a CTA that shows that they need to get more information is something that I love to tell clients as well, because it gives people a reason to binge your content. Number 3, to make better content, I would say we're moving into an era of not over editing. So we used to love super flashy edits when it comes to short form or long form videos. Like everyone references Mr. Beast, and editing every 3 seconds. But I think we're moving back to less hyper. I think it's important to show, don't tell, and like have graphics on screen that really make it easy for people to conceptualize what you're talking about, but not overdo it, because people tend to get tired of that. And I think the pendulum is swinging the other way. So was that 3? I think so. But those are my 3 top.
I'll be curious how we edit that short.
That one's gonna be the fastest video.
Ding, did you have 3 you want to rattle off real quick?
Yeah, I got 3. One thing I'd slept on is audio. Sound is the most important piece of video. It sounds counterintuitive, but if you've ever watched a video with horrible sound, windy noises, background noises, you'll know what I'm talking about. The second piece is, I mean, you kind of touched on this, but I think planning and prep work is really important. This is specifically pertaining to capturing content at events, is just scheduling time. Having a good run of show, knowing where to be, what to film, who we're filming, and especially if you have external people as guests, calendar holds, time blocks, hold people accountable during shoots, right? That's why any major Hollywood production, there's a dedicated person, dedicated team that's doing that. And then the third piece, I think, is being very intentional and working backwards. Start with thinking about how the video is distributed, right? Before going in and making the video. An example of that is a video designed for short form content feeds is going to be produced very differently than a video, like a testimonial that lives on a company website. Right video, right place. The context is everything.
What do you have to say about that?
I thought it was brilliant.
Beautiful.